like I'm holding onto this for dear life.
Oh, you just hold it properly.
I don't know what like that.
Like a vlogger.
Like a vlogger, I am not one of those. No blue steel for me.
No.
Well, this is exciting.
It is, isn't it? S15 back.
Hashtag eventually make Phil try and drift again.
Yeah. Phil wants to drift again. I've just got to do some work. Yeah. But it looks nice in the dark.
Yeah. It's amazing what happens when you don't drift a car for a year. It stays in one piece.
Well, we'll say one piece-ish.
Cool. Quite slowly.
Left hand down a little tiny bit. Martin, you right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go right and down a touch. Stay straight.
Yeah, straight.
Slow, slow, slow. Woo! Really slow. Go on, yeah, you're right.
Off the brakes, yeah?
Jesus Christ, Dan, you can't go ahead.
Show me.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, yeah, we can't drive it because the ECU's gone back to New Zealand, I think, hasn't it?
Yep, to be repaired.
Link ECU.
Yeah.
It was working.
Yeah,
It
I
was
think
working, we
we've
just couldn't
broken
connect to it.
I think that when we had our slight
Quite possibly, yeah.
electrical incident at Rockingham that time.
You don't want to tell them that because they fix it under warranty.
No, it wasn't that, because you couldn't connect to it when you had the car, when you were lining it before it got peeled.
Well, when we had it at Rockingham, we couldn't connect the car.
No.
But to be fair, that was straight after we had that.
No, but you tried it in your unit when you were aligning it. Yeah, because you said we had
Yes,
a
I
spec.
did. Yeah, I did,
so it's
It's
not.
definitely not our fault.
Yeah.
It's not our
Because I
fault.
thought it was a dodgy lead, didn't I? And then
Yeah.
you guys brought another lead.
Yeah, it still didn't work.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, this is your practice car,
Yep.
SR20 DET,
Yeah.
originally off the shelf build,
Kind of. Yeah.
and then you got carried away, and now it's 500 horse. 460?
No, it's like 460, I think.
You're struggling.
You're right, fat man. do you need some help? That is not made for you, is it?
Nah. I don't want a dirtiness on anymore.
Not this one with this.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have one with a cage in.
Nah. They're like for the racetrack.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is your SR20. It's basically the entire Driftworks shop applied
Yep.
to a car, so it's CS2s, Geomasters, Works.
It is my favourite car by a very long way to drift. It is such a nice car to drive. I've just not had the opportunity to do very much of it.
No, because if you watched the last time you drove this car, which you'll probably link here,
Yeah.
you got very angry. You did a test and went full.
What did I do?
It was rocking where it wasn't steering right, and then
Oh no, I wasn't angry. That was funny as fuck.
It
But yeah,
did
it
not
was.
look funny.
After the point where it was funny and stuff was going wrong, it was just a bit depressing. I think
Yeah.
is probably how I'd describe it, because I haven't had much luck in drift cars and reliability for the last couple of years. So yeah, that's what this is all about. That's why this very kind gentleman here has had it. We're basically trying to upgrade it and make it reliable, so I can just go out and have fun without it pissing me off, basically. Yeah,
simple recipe
yeah, absolutely. All I want to do is skid.
with Mito and Paz.
Well, Paz, yeah.
Operation make Phil have fun again.
So I've heard that there's a Rockingham.
There is, yeah, and that's the goal. There's like a Rockingham drift event on the 30th, which a lot of the lads are going to.
Not that lad though,
No,
he
not
is.
that lad.
You're away.
It's going to a different land.
I'm done with drifting for a year. It's nearly killed me.
So what are you going to do in the other land?
Drifting?
Yeah.
But,
Where are you going to, Oman?
no, Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
But you're not actually drifting, are you?
No, so all Tess gets all the good gigs now. Yeah, being female, blonde hair and all that. So
Pit bitch.
I am pit bitch, and
It's not the worst place to be.
that's cool. And fingers crossed, as long as I don't break stuff, I could be like that. Done it myself. Not drinking alcohol.
Not drinking alcohol.
No, you don't do such things.
And then a week to Dubai, I think, isn't it?
Ideally, yeah.
Nice holiday.
Try to.
This is young Slim Daniel.
Just like Slim Starkey.
Can I just have this? Who are you calling young Slim Daniel?
I'm really
The camera adds pounds.
Yeah, young Slim Rich as well. What happened to you, Per? Is it because you worked for me?
pastries.
Actually, you got fat after you worked for me, so.
And I got fat because I got happy and started destroying the world.
Women definitely do it, don't they?
I've got a feeder.
Yeah,
The Wittix are feeders, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely so.
Particularly thin.
Camera.
Yeah. You in trouble?
Oh, thank you. So what is the plan now then? So we've got no ECU, so you can't drive it in.
I just need to get it's been a while since I've seen it. I need to get a handle on what needs doing. So obviously the ECU, that's in New Zealand, hopefully that will be back in time.
Yeah.
What was the list? Oh yeah, slave cylinder, the clutch is playing up a little bit.
Yep.
So ultimately we're going to look at replacing that with an extreme one, but it's kind of a custom thing.
Currently it's an ABC conversion plate onto the BMW box.
Yeah, Tilton 7 1/4 discs, they're always temperamental and it's at the end of its life basically, so we're looking to upgrade. But yeah, we've got to sort out some slave cylinder, was it, Martin?
Yeah, the slave cylinder.
So we'll bodge something together with that to hopefully get us to the event. Hopefully the ECU will turn up in time. You've done all the new wastegates, TurboSmart wastegates.
Yeah, so TurboSmart gave us the new version 5 wastegates, which have a load of heat protection built in.
Yeah.
Available at Driftworks.com.
And that's got braided lines now.
Braided lines on there, yeah, we've done a lot of heat shielding there and remade the downpipe because that was always an issue. So it's kind of now is the process to make it easier to work on if there's anything that goes wrong. And now simply, if you have any issues with the wastegate, it's like 5 minutes to get the downpipe off and you're into there with.
And also,
space.
You've done a bash bar, haven't you?
Bash bar at the front, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because
so this never had one, and because I constantly bump people, the headlights would crack and fall out.
And the thing was a little bit droopy on the front.
Yeah, it was. It did have a little bit of that.
The bumper was hanging on the one side, so it kind of just holds it all.
So who made that?
Jamie Briggs from Muswell Motorsport.
Lovely. So that's a new, and it does look like it fits real well now on the front.
Yeah.
In the dark.
We should get it in and
go on, Gran, give it a push.
Give it a push.
Use that mass.
I brought your 19s pack that you probably haven't seen in about a year and a half. Yeah.
Cheerio.
It's alright, you just film.
I will.
You just film.
Hi Nigel, you alright?
I'm down. Bye Luke.
Bye, Luke.
Bye.
Don't help.
Yeah, that's what. Right. That's kind of what I was told yesterday, and thought they would.
So the other thing that Martin has done is change the tyres on the front.
I've got one of my favourite recipes.
Bye.
One of my favourite recipes with the old setup was Federal 245 35 18s on the front.
So it was Max Sport, Range Sports when you drove it last?
Yeah, and because this isn't a competition car, this is my fun car. Backwards is fun, so you don't have too decent a tyre on the front for backwards.
Well, this is all new, isn't it?
It looks very nice and clean in there, doesn't it? Considering it's been on the motorway.
Can you tell what's been done?
You certainly can if you look down here. Look at that. Look at those fancy TurboSmart business things.
The fancy and the new braided lines that Hell made for us as well. Lots of new hip shielding that came off your E30, I think.
Did it?
Was it E30?
Is it just
Lambo?
stolen out the cupboard?
Yep.
Awesome.
Saving money.
We like that. Yeah, it looks very smart in here. unfortunately we can't start it.
Should we start mine and make it pretend like it's the same?
Well, you could just throw a load of spanners out the drawer and it'd sound like any SR, wouldn't it?
I do.
Okay. So out of breath, man, you're busy.
Very busy at the moment.
So, when are you flying out?
I'm flying to Saudi Arabia on Monday.
And what day is it today?
It's Tuesday. I don't really know what day it is. Yeah, because I'm working on a TV show at the moment.
A secret TV
A secret TV show, which all TV shows are like that. You can't say anything until it actually comes out. But it should be pretty interesting.
Excellent.
So I'm working on that up until Sunday, when this big race day is, and then straight from there onto a plane to Saudi Arabia to go and be pit bitch for Tess.
Work on more Nissans.
Work on more Nissans, yeah.
Jet setter, that's it, mate. And we've had the return of my 19s as well. These were on that TV show that we were talking about. Yeah. They're not going back on the car just yet, although I do really like them. I would.
They are such a cool wheel.
Yeah, I'd really like to run them, but there's no tyre option for me at the moment. If there was like the Acceleras or something available in 19, 265, 30, 19, then I'd lock them all down.
As well.
They do look sporty. It's a good looking thing, isn't it?
This looks more competition car.
Yeah.
And that's, but it's like, that's like a race car look, and that's a full.
It doesn't look so good on the orange floor. It's Hot Boy.
Don't look at me and laugh.
You're not Hot Boy.
I pretty am.
Yeah, it doesn't stand out so well on the orange floor, does it? Like a lot of our cars. It looks really good, but yeah, it's
the best looking car you own.
that's strong. That's strong. Honestly, you think the S15?
Yeah.
Is that because that's your S15?
Yeah.
Okay. So which is best, mine or yours?
If I had your body kit with my wheels, and my wing, would be better.
And your cam bores?
I've got the same amount of camera as you on the front.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a load off.
This for me. I think that's
What, the wing on the back?
yeah. That,
Yeah.
It's the whole lines and the sleekness and everything of the car.
And wheel ganadles.
Yeah, yours do have a little bit of a
Slanty angle.
woo!
And the bonnet, actually. So actually, yours is better. Yours is better.
Hi, Fraser.
Hello. Of course, back.
Yeah.
Not running though.
No. So yeah, we've just pointed the camera at the obvious bits that we can see. So we've got TurboSmart wastegates and the tail lines.
So before, I think, was a bit busy here. There was wiring there, there was those resistor packs there. These lines kind of went all over here. So just trying to tidy it up and think about heat management, really.
Yeah, it looks a lot simpler.
Simpler, yeah. And this is like a stepped V-band, so it just kind of locks into place.
Yeah.
Where before it was like find its home, and it always kind of blew. So, and it's got like a bracket now to the actual block of the engine.
Yeah.
So literally jack the car up, that bolt, one bolt onto the block, and the whole downpipe will come off.
Yeah.
And then you can, if you need to, which I don't think you will now, because these they've got quite a good revision, these new TurboSmart gates, haven't they?
They've got their own heat shield, their own like ceramic thermal washers in as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can really hold up to the heat.
And they've got a much better designed diaphragm. Who's the guy from TurboSmart? What's his name?
Chris.
I was speaking to him at Silverstone the other day, and he was going through all the bits that are upgraded on this one and why they're so much better.
Yeah.
And they have an option to put water cooling to them, but he says not very many people run them and they don't get issues.
We won't need to.
Wastegates are used in rallycross now.
Okay.
Touring cars, a couple of teams in touring cars run them.
My car used to have the same issues that we did, blowing diaphragms. You switch from another brand to these TurboSmart ones and issue gone.
Right.
Whereas we've gone a step further and you've actually moved them away from the original place.
Yeah, so that was the other thing. Actually getting to them was one part of the issue to do things up properly. But yeah, they're stepped away a bit better now, aren't
Do they have some airflow to them now then?
A little bit more. It's not.
It's not really.
It's just like Martin says. It's not as busy around here. This was a chaos with loads of pipes,
issue,
and it was rubber vacuum pipes and everything, and they used to just fail and cause issues. So, yeah, hopefully this is the key to that part of the puzzle.
Fingers crossed. The big thing now is when the ECU comes back is check the boost.
Yeah, make
low
sure
and
it's
high.
2.2 bar.
Yeah, basically. And then go back and put some better fuel in it, maybe.
No, as does best, mate. No. It was running. I did have it running nearly 2 bar at one point.
Yeah, I think it was like 1.8,
but yeah, I
1.9
kind of
or
wound it
something,
down to 1.8. But I think I've got the map on my laptop there, and I can
Oh,
play
that's
back
good,
with that,
because
so,
that's what I was going to say.
yeah. If it comes back with no map, we're okay.
Okay, cool. 'Cause Link was saying they'll try and suck it off, but
Yeah.
they haven't.
No, I think I've got as long as I can find out which one it is.
Child, this is why they do this, isn't it?
But yeah, I think if I haven't got that anyway, it's Mark from Abbey from Abbey Motorsport that mapped it for me, and he did quite a few revisions while I was at Rockingham, sort of live, and sending me new files. So I'm sure I'll have it somewhere on an email if nothing else. So yeah, it's all good. The bash bar, I'm guessing, is kind of hidden, so we're not going to see that early on.
3 cable ties, 4 cable ties.
No,
It's a nice looking bar as well.
Yeah, I'll take that off and I'll have a look at that in a bit. But yeah, no, thank you very much for bringing this back, mate, and including it in your very hectic schedule at the moment.
And
just to get
if
it
I
back.
wasn't away, I'll definitely come with you to Rockingham and make sure it does work. And,
Yeah.
but
No, don't worry.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
You've got a couple of things to do.
Yep.
Hopefully small things, and you can fettle with your alignment and things like
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm quite looking forward to doing,
Yeah.
is getting it on. Oh, has it got new wheel bearings as well? Was that?
that. New wheel bearings, they had play.
Yeah.
And the actual steering rack bushes were toast.
Were they
so when you-
original ones?
The original Nissan
Yeah.
ones, and when you turn the steering wheel, this is why you had that last time you drove it, you had the big wobble.
Yeah, yeah.
Was basically the steering rack moving in the bushes.
So it might
put some-
steer nicely. It might go nicely. It might boost nicely.
Test drove it at that other TV thing we did the other
Yeah.
week. She reported that it didn't have any more
Weirdness.
wheel wobble.
That's
and
brilliant.
It drove quite nicely. So
Yeah, yeah. Wicked. Okay.
not much boost.
It's just down to you now, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Well, once it's reliable, there's no excuses, is there? Just get out there, and I mean that's all I ever really want to do, is get out there and do a skid and come home with a car that doesn't need weeks and weeks of work.
Just
again.
no back end.
And that's what this car is
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah.
It's like a car you can turn key,
Yeah.
drive it when you want, and enjoy it really.
Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, thanks very much, mate, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe, because hopefully we'll do another update on this soon, and you never know, if I make it to Rocking, I might get the cameras out too. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
At Driftworks, we've helped over 50,000 happy customers since 2004. Our huge online parts store is simple to use, with superb shipping rates to anywhere in the world, and finance options available for UK customers. We live and breathe wheel fitment, so if you have any questions about your own car or any of our products before placing an order, please drop us an email at shop@driftworks.com or give us a call. Thanks for watching.